We have some breaking news as Buffalo Bills head coach Sean McDormett has been fired from the Buffalo Bills after 9 seasons, per source Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter also reports that Bills GM Brandon Beane will now lead Buffalo's search for a new head coach. In a statement made by the team, Bills owner Tim Pagula said, in quote, Sean has done an admirable job of leading our football team for the past 9 seasons, but I feel we're in a need of a new structure within our leadership to give this organization the best opportunity to take our team to the next level. We owe that to our players and to Bills Mafia. Sean helped change the mindset of this organization and was instrumental in the Bills becoming a perennial playoff team. I respect all the work, loyalty, and attention to detail he showed for his team and the community. I wish Sean, Jamie, and his family all the best. End quote. This also comes Sean Payton's firing after losing to the Denver Broncos 33-30 in an overtime loss last Saturday, as well as before Sean Payton became the head coach of the Buffalo Bills in 2017. The past 10 seasons prior to 2017, the Bills finished last in the AFC East and generated a single winning season, as well as McDermott leaves with a record of 98 wins and 50 losses in the regular season, including 7 straight 10-plus win campaigns, but a playoff record of 8 wins and 8 losses. As well as the final statement to this is that Brandon Beane has been promoted to president of football operations. That is a lot to take in, right? That is a lot to take in from everything. So first things first, what are my thoughts on Sean McDermott's firing? Well, my thoughts is pretty much simple. It's definitely not surprising that Sean McDermott has gotten let go from the Buffalo Bills, but it was a little bit shocking considering the fact that Sean McDermott has gave the Buffalo Bills some pretty good winning seasons. And the fact that you let him go after 9 seasons is definitely not surprising, but it is a little shocking. But I think the reason behind all of it was because, of course, the amount of chances that the Buffalo Bills had to get into the playoffs was so lacking to get to the Super Bowl. Like, they were contending, don't get me wrong. They made like 2 AFC championship appearances in the last 6 years, 5 or 6 years, something like that. But they have been lacked of parental weapons, especially on Josh Allen's side of the football, where he barely had any good weapons. Even this past season, it was probably by far the worst Buffalo Bills team roster that was assembled. But it's not Sean McDermott's fault. That's actually the GM's fault, Brandon Beane, who instead of Tom Pagula going to Brandon Beane and firing him, he decides to promote him to president of football operations. Because last time I checked, isn't the general manager the one that assembles this team? Is that their job, to build a talent on their roster? That does not make no sense to me whatsoever. And the fact that he's getting a promotion is just wild. That is just wild that he's getting a promotion and you're giving him the reins of finding a new head coach for Bills Mafia. I want to know in the comments section down below from Bills fans, like, what is your opinions on this? Because to me, this is just wild that they're actually doing this. Like, Tom Pagula keeping the GM and letting Sean McDermott go, which some people out there could believe that he was probably the scapegoat. Sean McDermott could have been the scapegoat in all of this. It's possible. It's super, super possible that he could be a scapegoat. But it is what it is, and I do believe Sean McDermott does have a pretty good record of what it takes to be a head coach. there are job openings out there right now, so if Sean McDermott does come back, it wouldn't be too hard for him to find another head coaching position. But my goodness, that's just wild that he gets let go and not Brandon Beane. That's just wild to me. One last thing before I wrap this up is that there was also news that defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley of the Green Bay Packers was getting interviewed for a head coaching position with the Miami Dolphins, which I don't know how good of an NFL coach he will be, considering the fact that Jeff Hafley only had a short stint as a head coach in college for the Boston College Eagles. But let me know with that your thoughts and opinions on the Jeff Hafley interview, which is not confirmed yet, but you know me, I will cover it the moment it does get confirmed. But more importantly, let me know in the comment sections down below, what are your thoughts on Sean McDermott's firing? Was this the right call from Bills owner Tom Pagula, or will he regret this down the road? Let me know in the comments.